Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today I have a new Mystery Monday for you. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to air this episode actually on Monday or Sunday, because I'm recording this on Sunday, but we'll see. Anywho, we are here in Archeage, the very anticipated MMO RPG. So let's take a look at what this game is about. First off, you see two continents here. If you pick a different class, you see that these two are different continents. The division is right here, so the elf and the nuian, I don't know, nuian. The N thingamajiggy here, the nuian, whatever, that thing. The humanoids, there we go. Or on the nui, I hate these names in this game so much. Or on this continent, there we go. As is the elf, you can see. Little arrows on the map show you that you start in different locations. You do converge though, like right around here, I think it is on the map or something, I don't know. But you do converge into the same area. So you just don't start off in the same area. Then we have the firran and the harani, I guess. Harani are small Asian inspired people. Firran, as you can see, are feral and cat-like, feline, that sort of stuff. Have a tail. Yeah. Each class, or each race, excuse me, has their own bonuses. These are not extremely important, but they do offer some additional things. This one gets some extra stats after death. Well, I hope not to die too often, so I don't care. This one can build a bit faster. The elves have underwater breathing. They can swim faster and I think last longer underwater. Yep. The firran, I guess, have claws. So let's see, this one, they can climb ladders faster and trees, and they also take less fall damage. And the harani are good farmers. They farm faster and that sort of stuff. So those are the races. Let's take a look at the classes. Well, actually, let's go through what you can do. These are the, let's actually go like this, you can actually see them. The hairstyles, there's a whole bunch of them. You have different pages. I'm not too happy with the hairstyles, to be honest. I really wish there were some more. So here you can pick hair color. You can see you have little shades of colors. You also have more full colors. Let's see here. On the last page we have like a very dark brown, reddish, purplish, and just all kinds of hair. We have 7 pages, including full black. There's also a white somewhere. I think it's on the first page. If I can actually click the button, there we go. No. Well, this is supposed to be white, I think. Some of them don't really take all that well on some hair colors, or some hair types, I should say. Yeah, you have a darker gray as well, but yeah. So hairstyles, nah, I'm not blown away by them. Eyes, well, these are more your eyebrows, actually. As you can see, 4 pages of some really fucked up shit. Some of them are good looking, some of them are just what the hell. Eye color, or excuse me, brow color and eye color. Let's see, we can go pretty much every color on the scale here. Styles, you can give them makeup if you want. Yeah, how about now? If you want to remove whatever you have selected, hit the recycling bin, that takes it off. We have beards. Okay, awesome. Lip color, you can make red lips, you can make, I don't know, turquoise, bluish. I think he's hypothermic. We can change the beard color. Over here you gotta be careful, it says pre-made. Don't click any of these because dunk, you'll lose everything you just did. So be careful with that. Eyes here means the shape of your eyes, like the angle and that sort of stuff. Nose, and these are basically all pre-made. Mouth. Now, if you don't want to have pre-made stuff, it's facial shape, you can actually click here and you can change everything on here. So you have complete control over the shape of your face. So let's leave that out for now. What does this say? Oh, okay, just some info. So yeah, that's the character creation. I know I went through it. Oh well, let's actually take a look at this one real quick. Here we have face paint, as you can see. We can go Eric Draven. We can go, yeah. Why so serious? Not quite sure what that is. Looks like Dark Maul. Yeah. Braveheart in a different color scheme. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I think there actually is a Braveheart one in here. Yep. So you have all kinds of stuff. Could have used a couple more, but it's not too bad. And now, the more interesting one here is the scars. You can actually change the location of the scar, and you can change the size of the scar, and the rotation of the scar. So you can really customize it if you really want, like, I was hit in the middle of my nose there. There. Right smack in the middle. So, yeah, a lot of detail there. I think that was about it for this part. Now, I'm pretty sure you can do the body type as well, but I actually don't know where you do that. These are all facial. Huh. I'm actually not sure, but not important. Not sure if you can, I guess. Anyways, let's go to the skill set, because that is the main reason why I went here, guys. Now, Archeage works with a three class tier, I guess is the best way to describe it. And you basically have to pick 3 different classes, mash them all together, pick and choose what skill point you're gonna use, and that's how this game works. It is very strange. So let's just take a look at what we have here. Let's start with the Battlerage. Battlerage is your main melee, pretty much. Then we have Sorcery, which is your Sorc Archery, pretty obvious. Vitalism, yeah, I still haven't quite figured out what this thing is. It's a buff kind, I guess. Your healer, I guess, is the best way to put it. Healer slash buffs. Occultism is... it has a couple of good skills, but mostly, from what I've seen so far, Occultism is pretty worthless. It really is. I've made a character that started with this, and it's really, really weak. Now it has awesome skills like this, so it's not all bad. It's nice as a secondary class, but not as your first main class. Is really weak, so don't start off with Occultism. And we have Shadowplay, which is Archer a little bit, but mostly single-handed weaponry. Well, dual-wielding, actually. You don't have to dual-wield, but you can. You can also use a greatsword if you want, but I dual-wield. But you also get a poison arrow, which is pretty nice, and you get stuff like this. Let's actually take a look at my character that I made, so we'll be right back. And here we are. Do pardon the frame rate. I don't know how well this is gonna show, but right now I'm just dropping so many frames. This game is quite demanding on your system, and I try to keep the graphics up for you guys to see. So I'm not gonna do too much running around in the game, because it's probably gonna be laggy as shit. Now, this game is definitely playable when I'm not recording, but recording plus a demanding game, yeah. And I need a new computer here, guys. My computer is a couple of years old. I think my CPU is 3-4 years old. My video card is 2 years old. Yeah, I need upgrades. Anywho, that's beside the point. So let's take a look at these skills. These are the 3 classes I picked. You pick one at, when you start, you pick one at level 5 and one at level 10. So, this is the Shadowplay, like I said, is kind of your assassin type. We have Defense, and we have Battlerage. Battlerage... oh, I missed the Defense earlier, actually. Whoops, my bad. Battlerage is your melee. Defense is your tank. However, the thing about making your class in this game... there's 70 different classes? Because as you can see here, I'm a Blighter? Blighter? I don't know. But it basically, that class means this, plus this, plus this. That is your class. Those 3 together gives you a class name. And since there's, 6 different of these classes, you can imagine how many combinations there are, quite a bit. So, anyways, I'll just go over what I have here and what I'm thinking. So, I'm picking up 4 skills in Battlerage. This one, this one, this one, and this one. This gives me, this is gonna be hard to explain, guys. Bear with me. Okay, this attack here. If you read down, and when you see attacks up to 3 enemies in a row, dealing damage, blah blah blah, attack 1 shakes an enemy for 3 seconds. Okay, shakes. Keep that in mind, okay? Launches forward, deals physical damage, snare, okay? And then this one is an AoE, right? Then here we have a passive. Down here are passives. The number in here, this number, represents how many skill points you need to have spent in this class in order to unlock this one. So right now I have 3 out of 19. 1, 2, 3. So I can't put a skill point in here because I need 4. So I can't get that. That's how this works, the passives. These are just unlocked by level, and you can pick whichever one you want. You don't have to. You get 1 skill point per level. So right now you can see I have 3, 1, and 3 in here. Yeah. No, am I saying that right? No, I'm not saying that right. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Never mind. So I have 7 skill points. I don't think you get a skill point every single level, actually. Anywho, not important. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so remember that shake we were talking about here? If you look at, I think it's this one. Yes, look at the bottom where it says combo, the little red blob there. Inflict an additional 11% damage on shaken targets. So skills from different classes can do status alignment. So, for instance, set somebody to shake, or stumble, or impaled, or poisoned, or bleeding, or... Oh, there's so many of them. And that's kind of annoying in this game. There are so many states that you can have. Anyways, those sort of resonate with other skills. So as you can see right here, this one inflict additional damage on tripped targets. I'm reading at the bottom here, the green text. This one, mark targets are tripped. Okay, huh. So this one can trip people, and this one reacts with a tripped. Well, we do have a skill here that deals 100 net range damage, marks enemies for 15 seconds. So I can do this, then do this, and then that skill. That makes a 3-hit combo there. And that's how you build up your skills here. It's not just... Sometimes it synergizes with your own skills. In this case, these 3 can synergize. You know, combo, proc off each other, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. But sometimes you need skills from a different class, like tripped. I don't have anything that causes tripped. This one does, so I can activate this one with this one. And that's how you can play between classes, and you can make some really interesting builds. And the reason I picked defense is because, again, it sort of resonates with my class, not so much with any skills. This skill here, increase health by 300 somewhat, works on caster, increases metal. I don't know how to pronounce it, I think it's metal. When damage is received. That's actually go away. Cast this. And let's go find a mob. Oop, that way. I think my frame rate is okay. Oh look, pretty airship. You can actually board those and fly with them. But yeah, the things you can do in this game, guys, holy shit. There is so much to do. Let's just get that one, I guess. So I start off with my long range attacks until he gets closer. Then we jump in. And we slash him a bit more. Knock him on the ground, hit him, and finish him off. So, now, if you look up here, you'll see that I have Bloodthirst. Deals initial damage and blah 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 blah. Okay, that's nice. Somebody just planted a flag. I guess they're PvP. Yeah. So, we have that. That lasts for so many seconds. And I have skills that proc off Bloodthirst. So, keep that in mind. Oh, I just got heals from someone. Interesting. Now here we have that metal I was just telling you about. Increases the effect of revitalizing cheer, blah 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 blah. Lasts for 9 minutes. If you see on here, it says times 60 in green, right? That comes off this skill. This is that heal skill, that extra health skill I just cast, that one. Now, if you take a look at our skills again, I'm gonna get this skill, this one, and this one. This one gives you 6 health every second, even during combat. It lasts for 30 seconds, so it's a HOT basically, heal over time, whenever, you know, for 30 minutes. So that's a nice thing to have, just some extra regen. Now if we look at the bottom, healing effect received increased by 33% while under Bear's Vigor. Well, I don't have that because I'm not going into the defense tree any further, so that won't have that. But if we read just above the combo, it says increase metal as damage is received. So I'll have 2 skills that increase this value. Are you starting to see where I'm going? Here we go. Restore 295 health and an additional amount equal to 50% of your stacked metal. Consumes all stacks of metal. So I'm getting hits. This number goes up, and I've seen it go into the 900s very easily. I get hit. I built that up, and that's only with 1 skill. It's going to build up even faster if I have 2 of them on. This is going to build up, and whenever I need a big ass heal, I mean right now, if I get this number up to 900 and I use this heal, I mean I don't have this heal yet, it's level 25, but if I did, I get up to 900, it heals you for half that amount, because that gets added, so it heals for let's say 500, plus the 2, well let's say 300, that's a nice 700 heal there. Right there. That's a pretty damn good heal already to have on something that's not healer. That's just the extra self heal. You know, on top of the extra regen. So there's a lot of things to think about, and that's why I picked up defense, because I get hit a lot. You know, for a long range character this would make a lot less sense. It's still nice to have those, but this wouldn't really do a whole lot, because you don't get hit as often. And yeah, that's how you go through these classes. You have to figure out what class resonates, or, you know, combos, procs, whatever, with your class. I do apologize for the drop frames here, guys. I know it's pretty bad. This game is demanding, but while recording it's bad. Normally I can run at least above 30 frames, but while recording it's a bit rough, so I do really apologize for that. I hope it's not too bad. Over here we have another part of the game, farming. You can actually plant crops, harvest them, livestock. You can steal from other people as well, unless they have a scarecrow, like that. This is a public farm though. So, I have no idea what I'm hearing right now. Anyways, we have mounts in the game as well, and apparently, there's a bug right now. It continuously drops off your bar. And there's my mounts. So, if I can actually get on, there we go. My mount is a horsey. The mount type differs per class, per race, excuse me. So if you have a different race, you're gonna get a different mount. So this one gets a horse. Oh, there's a different one. The elves get the elk. You can see right here. That's the elk. Nice looking elk. There's a couple of things with the horse though. They have brown horses that look like absolute shit. Yeah. You see the back of the horse? It does depend a little bit on your graphics, but to me this horse looks pretty bad. The brown one, I mean. The grey one looks a lot better. I have armor on so you can't really tell everything, but the brown one looks pretty damn bad. It's not quite brown, and the back has been pre-colored to represent the shininess of the sun on the skin or something. I don't know, but it just looks bad. This looks better than what I saw yesterday, actually. Yeah. Oh, over here we have another mount type. Yeah, we're really going through it now. This is the Asian type people. Have this mount. It's a little dragon. So yeah, lots of mounts. Every race gets their own mount. I don't know what the cats get, to be honest. I don't know. Okay, let's get off from here. And let's do... Aw, can't summon it here. Darn it. Do you have a larger body of water anywhere near? We do have that river. Let's just go there real quick. And the going on your mount animation is different. Like, let's say that my mount is standing here. I'm standing, come on, behind it. Oh, now it walks around it. Okay, let's try it again. Come on. Don't make a liar out of me now. I don't know what it is. It seems to have a lot of trouble mounting today. Well, let's just do it like this then. There we go. But yeah, if you're in front of it, you'll like swing around its neck to get on it. If you're behind it, you'll jump over his ass to get on. If there's somebody on the mount behind you, because you can actually carry a person with you. That is a boss, by the way. We are not going to fight that. If you carry a person with you, you won't jump from the back. You actually walk around and go on from the side. So they, you know, made sure that you went on the right way. Not sure if this is going to be big enough to summon my boat. It might be. Let's take a look. So yeah, the mount's pretty well done. Like the movement and everything is pretty well done. like seaweed kind of stuff in here. So, let's see if we can summon him now. Yes, we can. Sweet. Now, don't laugh, please. Yeah, what did you expect? An actual ship? We can have actual ship. Let me actually desummon my mount here. We can have actual ships, but yeah, not in... Ooh, these things are really difficult to maneuver. Let's go off the waterfall here. Whoa. Turn. Yeah, these things are so difficult to maneuver. I think the stream isn't helping either. I think the water's actually pushing me around a bit as well. Come on, turn. Yeah, it like doesn't turn and all of a sudden it overturns. Let's go off the waterfall just for the heck of it. Geronimo! That was a really lame waterfall. I thought it was higher. So yeah, you have ships in the game, and this of course is just a rowboat, obviously. There are way bigger ships. Oh, it's a lotus. Cool. You have things you can gather everywhere. Let's actually desummon this thing. Boop. You can swim underwater. You actually zoom in so you can see it a bit better, as you can see. You have a breath bar down here. One of the races has better breath. I think it's the elves. Can stay underwater longer. You have piracy in the game. You can be a freaking pirate. Yep. And I'm definitely gonna make one. The game is currently in closed beta. Closed beta 3. There will be a closed beta 4. Don't know when, and I don't know who and what will get access. If I get extra keys, I will be giving them out on the channel, but no guarantees. Take this guy down. He hit me. That's not cool. Oh, we found a hidden quest. There's also hidden quests. And they actually do slide down the hill, as you can see. They do have like the ragdoll. Ooh, that leg looks painful. Ow. I mean, you know, forget the fact that I killed him. That leg just, ow. And things can chain aggro. So if you have one thing that's staying too close to, there we go, combo hits. So yeah, that is Archeage for you. This is an archer, so this is not going to go well. So we can line of sight it, just to get it back here a bit. I'm going to do more damage to it than it does to me, but combo, and we finish it off. So yeah, I really like my assassin. My other class is a miserable failure, but this class, my assassin type here, has been pretty damn good to me. So monk, yeah, I was afraid of that. And you can dodge skills, as you can see, he's currently overshooting me. And come on, finish him off, there we go. Frame rate seems to have stabilized a bit. Bloodthirst ended. Right now I don't really have anything that does anything with the bloodthirst, but I will in the future. And we slice him to death. Loot the body. So, that is Archeage. Let me get to a safe spot, and I'll quickly go over the features that I can remember. Okay, so, guilds, obviously. Lots of questing. It's not very grindy. You basically progress through the levels by questing. You don't really have to grind anywhere. You can just continue with questing. There's a lot of side quests, there's hidden quests. There is quests where you have to talk to an NPC that's not lit up. So, again, hidden quests. You have farming, you have gathering. And I'll get back to that in a second. I'll show you here. There's a lotus over here. Get to the surface. As you can see, it has a... I'm getting pushed by the water here. Damn stream. I can stand on it though. I can gather this. Ah. Damn it. Anyways, I can gather that. You can chop down small trees. Like, you can't chop down every single tree like these. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to chop down. So, yeah. And by the way, guys, the graphics is not on max. It can look better than this, but, you know, for recording's sake, I had to tweak down a couple of things. Yeah, there we go. These trees I can actually chop down. Now, you can plant stuff everywhere. Okay, that was just weird. What the hell? So, you can chop these down, but it actually will cost you labor points. If you look at the bottom left here, labor points. These points are the most stupidest thing in the entire game. let me go over this real quick, and I know I'm trying to keep these videos short, it never works. So, the labor point system. If you are a patron, so if you paid for the game pretty much, if you bought a starters pack, or whatever you want to call it, for like 150 friggin' bucks, I don't know what it costs, but it's expensive. Then you get these points every 5 minutes, you get 10 of them, I do believe, and while you're offline, every 5 minutes you get 5 of them. So you can imagine how much faster that builds up, as opposed to just getting 5 of these every minute that you're logged in. It's pretty ridiculous. Now, you need those points for pretty much everything. Like chopping down this tree, I would need to use labor points. If I want to identify this piece of armor, I would use labor points. If I want to identify this coin purse, which contains money, I would have to use labor points. Every damn thing in the game costs labor points. If I want to build a house, I need to chop down trees. I need to get like 500 wood, which is, you know, a buttload of labor points. Then I need to buy some shit. Then I need to build it, which costs labor points. Then I need to do this, it costs labor points. I need to get stone, which costs labor points to get. I need to place it, which costs labor. Every single thing costs labor points. And right now it's unbalanced as hell because a non-paying, you know, non-starter pack paying, it's not a subscription fee, by the way, it's just one time. But non-paying people, this by the way is a house that's being built, non-paying people are just screwed. You cannot get enough labor points. Now, if that doesn't sound bad enough, these labor points are shared amongst your characters. So if I were to relog to another character, I can't go farming on that one as well, because that would cost me labor points here, and I can't use them on this character if I wanted to. So, as you can see here, there is a scarecrow here. A scarecrow means that a person, and you can see it at the bottom right corner, who placed this, and that means I cannot steal these items. Normally, if people plant stuff, like if I were to plant something here, anybody could steal it. Griefing, as it were. However, they will leave footprints, little red footprints that you can see on the ground. And wow, okay, this person has quite the farm. He's apparently growing a big rabbit. Holy shit. So yeah, as you can see, you can have quite a polar bear. You can have quite extensive farms here with animals, with all kinds of animals, apparently, with what are these, potatoes? I'm not sure, potato plants, I think, and all kinds of crops, livestock. You can see geese, but these are diseased, so let's stay away from those. Flying eagles, can we shoot it? Let's shoot the eagle. I think we can. If it's close enough. So yeah, that's kind of Archeage for you. You can build ships. Oh yeah, there we go. Ha! I shot the eagle. That's whacker. Ah, he stunned me. Aha, we stunned him back. And we kill him. And we got just a coin purse, which is just money, which I have to use labor points for to open. So you can build ships, you can build houses, you can build castles, you can build farms, you can farm your farms, you can sell those things on the market to other people, you can, of course, level, you can, I don't know guys, there's so much to do in this game. I'm probably forgetting half the things. You can pretty much build your own class in whatever way you want, because you combine 3 classes together. There's just so much to do, and the game right now seems to be very well put together. I'm more than likely gonna play this game when it comes out. I'm pretty sure I am. If they fix this labor point situation, because it's pretty ridiculous right now. That 500 labor points, well, if I were to chop down a tree, I think that already costs 10 labor points. Yeah, I think you can imagine how fast this can go down. Oh, and I think a paying member, a patron, can also have more total. So we only can have 2,000 labor points. I think a patron can have 5,000. So, I mean, yeah, they paid for the game, so they should have some advantages. But in this case, it's not so much that they have the advantage. It's more that the non-paying has a massive disadvantage. And I know they're trying to, you know, poke you to pay, but to make something unplayable for your non-playing members is not really the way to go. I mean, it's not playable, but they're basically making it so you have to AFK in the game just to get your labor points up. That's what it comes down to. And then they're saying that they're gonna ban people for AFK. Ha! You generate a system where people have to get points over time while being online, and then you don't want them to AFK? I think you're kind of doing it wrong. It's a bit weird, right? Kill this mantis here, and then we'll wrap up this episode. So yeah, that is Archeage for you. Very interesting game, had a lot to offer. And I didn't even touch half the subjects of the things you can do in this game. You can actually be a pirate and be complete... Oh, look. These are footsteps. So somebody stole from someone here. So we can click on these and we can see who it was, what time, and we can report them. If we report them, they get crime points, basically. So let's report them. There. So they now basically got crime points for stealing. If you rack up enough crime points, you get sent to jail. And you have to work your way to get out of jail. You have to literally pay for your escape. Or find a way out. There's two ways to get out. You can basically break out, or you can work your way out. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. You have gliders. I don't have one on this character yet. But you have gliders, which is basically semi-flight. There's just so much in this game, guys. I'm probably gonna do a better spotlight on this game once it comes out, or next beta. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, Archeage. It looks great. Don't look too much at the graphics right now. I have turned it down. This looks a lot better if you can actually turn all your graphics up, but while recording it was struggling a bit, so I had to tweak it down. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, probably subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.